Are you struggling with how to specify alternative requirements in your setup.py file using Setuptools? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common issue that many developers face when dealing with package dependencies. I totally get it. It can be really frustrating when your package depends on something like TensorFlow, but there are two versions available, and you want to make sure your users can install it without any hiccups. This is a common scenario in the Python community. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked how to specify two alternative requirements in their setup.py file for TensorFlow and TensorFlow GPU. They want to ensure that their package works regardless of which version the user has installed. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the challenge here? The issue arises because both TensorFlow and TensorFlow GPU are installed under the same import name, which is TensorFlow. This can lead to confusion when trying to determine which package is actually installed. Let's break it down. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to handle these alternative dependencies in your setup.py file, and I promise it will make your life a lot easier. To specify alternative requirements in the setup file, the user should start by defining the install requirements in a way that accommodates both TensorFlow and TensorFlow GPU. This can be done using a conditional statement. Next, the user should import the necessary modules at the beginning of the setup file. This includes importing the sys module to check which package is installed. Now, the user can set up the installation requirements dynamically based on the installed package. This ensures that the correct version is used during installation. Finally, the user should test the setup file to ensure that it correctly identifies the installed package. This can be done by running the setup script and checking for any errors. Fun fact, did you know that TensorFlow was originally developed by researchers and engineers from the Google Brain team? It's come a long way since then. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by a user involves checking for the presence of TensorFlow and determining if the GPU version is installed. They suggest using a try except block to import TensorFlow. If the import fails, you declare a dependency on the standard TensorFlow package. If it succeeds, you check if the GPU version is being used and set the install requirements accordingly. Here's a pro tip. Always test your package with both TensorFlow and TensorFlow GPU installed to ensure compatibility. This will save you and your users a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You now know how to specify alternative requirements in your setup.py file. Remember, clear documentation and testing are key to a smooth user experience. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips.